Welcome to the Matchroom CMS. I'm just going to briefly go over how to do the basic management of contacts, so how to add contacts, how to edit contacts that are already on the system, and how to sort of manage the types, which are the main things that you would need to be able to do. So if we go in to add a new contact, basically you just go to the create a new contact. You can add a contact to an organisation. That's more for if you're going to be sending out letters and that sort of thing, but for the email part, you just add them without an organisation, that's fine. So I'm going to add somebody called Joe Blogs. You can put in a citation if you want. Again, this would only really be used if you're going to send out a letter. So if we go for jb@colwood.net, and you enter any of their other details. So the important part of this is this next screen where you deal with contact types. Again, there's a help balloon here that sort of hopes to explain what it does. But if you've got any problems, hopefully this tutorial will help. So what you've got is you've got 4 different kinds of contact type, and then there will be more as the system gets developed. So if you want to make this contact part of any of these contact types, you just check the boxes. So without going over the help thing, so I make it part of the Chris only type. You can add it to as many types as you want, or you can add new types as well. For a new type, it just needs a label, which is what's like the short part that's used there, a title, a description, and then the unsubscribe email. That's important as that's used for sending out the like notifications of when somebody unsubscribes. So a lot of these lists, people can unsubscribe and manage themselves, and somebody wants to be notified about it, so that's what you put in there. So we've made them part of the Chris only list, and that's it done. If you want to go and have a look at the lists, you can either go through by looking at the contact types, or the easiest way is to look at the default list. So you can see there's 5 people in the Chris only list, and jb@colwood.net has been added into that list. This is one way you can send emails out. It's something that we covered in another tutorial, but for the basics for now, you can see it's been added to that list. So for any time you want to edit Joe Blogs, it had been added to the home page just because the last used contact, it will be in there, and that's on each user. So as you add contacts in, they'll be on your last used ones. But you could also do a search for blogs, and that would also bring up Joe Blogs. So however you want to find him, you could find him. If you then want to edit the details, so if his email address changes, or any of the details change, you can change them in here. If you want to change their type subscriptions, you can change it in here. So if they're no longer a part of the Chris only group, you can uncheck it from there and make them part of another group. You can do that. So any of that kind of management you can do from there. Again, you could add them to a new type if you wanted to. Hit submit, and that's that done. So that's basically how you'd add on contacts and how you'd manage contacts.